Maryland real estate owners. Tiffany Devonshire, broker for Rock Blue Homes, owner of Rock Blue Management and Rock Blue Contracting. Wanted to make a little quick video for you guys talking about tax sale in Maryland, real estate tax sale, property taxes. So I am going to read to you quickly the information provided by our comptroller on what tax sale actually is and when your taxes are due. So I'm also going to share these links for you guys at the end of this video so that you can see this information for yourself, share it with people that are interested, and hopefully understand a little bit more about the process. So property taxes are due without interest as of July 1st every year. The taxes are overdue on the following October 1, and interest accrues after that date. So what does that mean? That means that if you pay between July 1 and October 1st, really actually September 30th, you will pay the lowest amount for property taxes. Every month after October 1st, there is a small interest amount that is added to the property tax payment. So the state of Maryland is getting a small tax on your delay in payment. And so that's why the interest is added. So the other thing I want to talk about, which isn't really applicable to real estate investors, but just a note that owners of properties designated as their principal residence, so this is people that are owner occupants, they can pay property taxes in 2 installments, with the first one being due September 30th and the second one being due December 31st. Real estate investors or people that have a property that they do not own or occupy, so it could be a rental property or it may be something else, you are required to pay your entire tax bill at 1 installment. So you can't split it up. The entire amount is due, whatever that is. And so keep that in mind. Let's now transition to a little bit to talk about the tax sale process. So what happens when you do not pay your property taxes? So it is codified in our law that if you do not pay your property taxes, the state of Maryland and or local jurisdictions, your county or city, have the authority to sell your property to someone who is going to pay your property taxes. And then there is a foreclosure process that occurs, and they can foreclose on your property, whether it's owner occupied or an investment property, for unpaid property taxes. So I'm not going to get into the discussion here about people that purchase those tax sales and use that as an investment vehicle. That's a different discussion. That is something completely different than what I'm talking about now. I'm talking about paying and preventing tax sale as an owner, whether it's owner, occupant, or investor. So I'm going to give you the link to the page with all the information about tax sale. But the other thing I need you to know is that every single city and county has a different date for their tax sale. They are all between the months of May and June. And so I'm also going to share a link with you that provides those dates annually so that you know if you have a property in Baltimore City, the tax sale occurs on X date. And please, please, please pay your property taxes prior to tax sale. It is a hassle that you really don't want to be involved in. Additionally, there are so many fees involved. So if you're just paying off the tax sale, meaning you're paying off the investor that paid the taxes and you're paying the interest that accrued in the interim, you're getting off lucky, because the next step is for the person that bought the tax sale to hire a lawyer and start the foreclosure proceedings. At that point, you are required to also pay all of those legal fees to redeem your property. And so that is a lot of money. We have redeemed those tax sales for our clients many, many times. It is a process, it is a pain, and it is expensive. We've had taxes, property taxes that have been like $600, $700 on a row home, in Baltimore City, a rental property, $700 annual property taxes turn into a $4,000 bill by the time you pay the taxes, you pay the interest, and you pay the legal fees. to get the foreclosure action dismissed. So it becomes very expensive and very time consuming. So we're going to give you guys this information. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. You can contact us via social media, our website. There's also a link to my calendar where you can book a free consultation and set up a time to talk for us to discuss tax sale or really anything else with regard to real estate investing. So I hope this was helpful.